Yeah. Oh, wait. Let me ring his mask up. I have more normal things to watch other than Stranger Things. What's going on, people? Welcome to a very... Sorry, Take two. Take two? You don't think I'm gonna leave that in? You don't know me by now. Welcome to a very special episode of Clicks Over Coffee. You have not seen us in a while. You've been seeing me doing more of these short form videos on Instagram. You've been seeing me do the Victorian English videos, you know, on Instagram. On the most instant of grams, you know. But today we have a special guest, no stranger to IDS, no stranger to Clicks Over Coffee. We have Sunrokk, aka Justin Taylor, aka Sunrokk, aka...
yeah, I think that's all the AK is.
Master martial artist, etc.
Not many times.
You know, so today we are here to discuss something very, very special. Justin has transitioned.
No! He has not transitioned.
Justin has made a transition.
Nah! Man, I did
Wow, the blooper reel. The blooper reel is going to be hot.
That has not happened. That was no.
Justin has entered into a new space of entertainment. Justin is always an entertainer. Everyone knows Justin for rapping, for mic check, for being everything about himself as Sunrokk. But recently, stand-up comedian, sit-down comedian, you know. But everyone has different sides. And today we're going to be discussing a different side of Justin, a different side of Sunrokk, and why he chose to make this pivot. So tell us a bit about the pivot first and foremost.
Yeah, so, for everybody, let me just check out there. I made a soca song this year. A Sweet Soca song too, so it was interesting. And the person to thank for that is Chris Allman. But
the incomparable.
Yeah, we was doing the Jackie project last year, and in some of these sessions we were reasoning with letting show he's like music that I did that kind of inspired certain things that I want to do. So I showed him a tune that I had called Come From, which I never got to release in BIM. But I performed it in Egypt.
Oh, okay.
And Egyptians who know nothing about Barbados was like, yeah, Habibi, it was rough, right? It was rough. It was good. It was very good. It's just that man that was saying Habibi's like front was tugging at his shirt and thing, and I was just making sure it wasn't too
You just said, where are the exits?
Yeah, but it was Egypt was because it was a international inter-African trade.
Okay.
So Congo was there, Zambia was there, Gambia was there.
No, so come from in a totally different way.
Yeah. No, people from Namibia. So when in the beginning of Come From, there's a spiritual Baptist part with the and it was very interesting to me to see them people getting at the start moving first. Them start jumping. I was like, oh,
yeah, they
and the Egyptians was like, I was like, all right, easy there, Habibi, my guy. So that's what happened. So I had showed a performance that I did of that when I came back home. It was to launch Crop Over, I think, the next April. So I went to Egypt in 2023. This is to launch April, I think, 24. And I did Come From. But Come From got energy to it. And they got a part in it in the bridge, which is be more singing. And then when it was there, it was like, I feel like freestyling. So it was me and Darian Bailey on stage. And we just started freestyling that. When they did the freestyling, I was watching Chris watch it. And Chris was reacting like he was there. Like he was like hand in the ear, doing whatever. And then he was like, Rock, you would do this as a social commentary? And I was like, Come From? Because Come From, I mean, is a like, I come from Barbados tune, but it's not like everybody else one. So, and he was like, if you do it as a social commentary, I was like, yeah, I would love to share social commentary. Because I always believe like, that's something or a format you should play with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Very, very BCC-ish,
Very,
right?
very BCC. Very BCC.
So I was like, yeah, if I do social commentary, I want to do it different. I would mostly write a social commentary like a spooge rock song or something. Like, I would do something different. I would just play with it. in a way that hasn't been played with. It's very catchy. So even if you feel it's sacrilegious, you can't help but sing it. So it's I hit that Habibi. Right? So so that's what happened. So then Chris is like, would you do social commentary? And it was like, I would contribute to Crop Over. So then we had more conversations about it. He was like, yo, you should do more soca. And then we had called Mikey, and Mikey was like, if you could get Rock to do soca, I'd be glad, because we're trying to get Rock to do soca for years, which is true. Big ups to Mikey. Shout outs, brother. Take a long time coming, but here. And so that's what happened.
Okay.
That's the country song. So how I came up with this song and why this song is another question, I guess.
So this is a different song. This does not come from. This is a
This
totally
is not
new
come
song.
from. This song is called Memories. Is a song that I dreamt while in Trinidad in October.
Okay.
I was burnt out after the Jackie project.
Right.
Jackie project took a lot out of me. I put a lot into that music. You know, and then you had to fly all over the place. It's like, you know.
So the hazards of being a superstar.
I know that's the start part. Like, so, but yeah, he was, you know, I was in Jamaica working with Mikey Bennett, who eventually come back and he did a writer's class at Carafesta, and then he met Lyrics. And Lyrics and Mikey Bennett got a song now called In My Corner.
Yes.
That he trying to, I know they're trying to do more things with it. It's a big song. Big ups to Lyrics too.
Always.
Excited. So we do soca songs. When I did
If you know,
soca
you
song,
know.
yeah, I was in Trinidad by a friend of mine, and I remember because I went to Trinidad to sleep. I could not sleep in BIM. I would close my eyes but would not rest.
Okay.
I would sleep for like an hour at a time or 2 hours at a time. It just everything just felt agitated. So I look at my account. I was like, I got enough money. So yeah, Trinidad. Yeah. You know, like I went with a backpack and a duffel bag. That's it. And I was in Trinidad for 2 weeks. I slept for a week. Like my days I was waking up at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was going to sleep at like 6 o'clock in the morning. So I would be in Trinidad, like working on ideas for Lyrical Sketchbook, which is the album that I want to do, my White Elephant. And I went sleep a day, and I just, in my mind, I was at this show, big stage, real people, and they're just doing this song, you know, telling me my memories. And I was like, yeah, and all I could remember when I get up is One in Dreams. It was real good, people had a lot of fun. And when I get up, all I could remember was the bass line.
Ah.
I could only remember the dum dum, dum 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 dum, dum 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 dum, dum dum dum. So Habibi. So I went and do it, and then I sent it to Chris. And Chris is like, "This is interesting. What instrument your bass line is?" And it was like a bass pan. That's what he said.
Okay.
He was like, a bass pan. It's interesting. I was like, yeah, I want to do a bass pan. I actually wanted it. So when we started to build it, I was like, I need this to be a pan song, or a song that a panist can play, our group would play and feel good playing, and it still could come over as a song.
So carry the energy of the song,
yeah.
feeling,
You know, and so we do that. I was like, I want the bass pan, and then Chris started to do his magic thing and Bill wrong it. And I was like, yeah, because Chris is kind of like, he never lets you and says, it's a horrible idea. He's like, we try that. So we try it. And then, you know, he was like, oh, you can need some of this, and you can need some of this. And I was like, oh, we could put this in it? He was like, yeah, we can put this in it. And so we could do that. I was like, we can take out this, we can do that. And that's how we do the song. And then I went home, I freestyle on it, and I come back with like 3 choruses, right? It's 3 choruses. And we cut 2 choruses. I made them the chorus and the post-chorus for the song. And that's how Memories come. And then the rest was just, it just happened. So that's
now
a cool.
we're actually going to listen to the song live on the show, which is actually not going to be live by the time you see it, but you get...
Yeah, we can most likely overlay this audio.
You get my point, but something's going to happen.
But we can listen to it though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yay. This is Marvin right there.
Yeah.
The lights is low and the music so long. And yes, I remember my crew and them body fans are the can be together. Yeah, I wish you could stay, but in my heart you still live on with me. I still can make memories. Put your hands push up to this ceiling. Everybody feeling, I feel it. And we jumping up and we feel it. Tell them remember we. When you stamp your foot on the ground, just put your hand on your heart and sing out. Come let me make memories. With that feeling, let me make memories. Jumping up to that ceiling, let me make memories. With that feeling, with that feeling,
This big part here.
with that feeling.
I think.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna drop one of the keys.
Something that I might remember. Stop your feet to the floor. Hands up and sing. Hands up and sing. Hands up and sing. Sing, yeah. We in hey. We're wilding out this big function. Every road is leads to this junction. Hey, let me say. Every drink we drink and every smiling face. Come let me make memories. Put your hands push up to the ceiling. Everybody feeling, I feel it. And we jumping up and we feel it. Tell them remember we. When you stamp your foot on the ground, just put your hand on your heart and sing out. Come let me make memories. With that feeling, let me make memories. Jumping up to that ceiling, let me make memories. With that feeling, with that feeling, with that feeling.
And we're back.
Yeah, you had a good time. Partying.
Yeah, partying, making memories. But yeah, no, that was Memories by Sunrokk, his first entry into the Sweet Soca genre. So tell us, now that we've heard it, or heard most of it, tell us what was the reasoning behind it? Like, why did you structure it the way you structured it?
I structure memories to kind of be like, to exist in three places at the same time, I guess. I did memories because
Aside from dreaming it, the reason I made Memories the lyric is that I lost a lot of friends, like real friends. Enough of them I used to go party with. Some I had promised to party with, like Leslie Norbert that I went to school with, that died in 2006. He was there, I remember that he was like, yo, we can go. And after summer school, the main partying, yeah. And then Leslie's drunk.
Yeah.
And then I had another friend we had promised to go with too. The week before, we was in front of my house. They got street light. So they got my house and then they got street light down by the highway. And we was in front there and we see Favy pass. He was like, yeah. He swing around car. He's like, yo, I get in the car home with my girl and come back. And we talked that night. I will never forget that night for as long as I live. We talked from about 9 o'clock to about 3 in the morning. Just in Sand Hill, just talking. Just foolishness. Man, talking about things we used to do when we were small, ugly girl cookies had. Just sport.
Talking, living the memories.
Yeah, and that was the thing. I was there like, what I remember, like, what does that man live on in my life? And then I had like my friend Linda Haynes, who was the last place that I saw him alive, aside from the hospital, would have been East Coast. Which should have been like 2006, I think, or something like that. So he was like, I had memories of everybody. Either we party with him, or we line with him, or we had a party with him. And I can remember all of the last parties that we had.
Right.
Right?
Kind of those last interactions.
Yeah. So like last time I talked to Leslie, we was left in school. It was like one of the last days of school before them had to do summer school. We was left in school. And it was me, he, and Julian, and we was just talking and jumping in Tree Gate. And it was all right, see you when I'm in tomorrow. And I never thought that would have had it at that time. And then I really didn't think like I would have not see you tomorrow.
Right.
So
You just take that tomorrow for granted.
yeah. So when I did Memories, I was like, nah, I want to do a song for that. But also, the other reason that I wrote Memories, and this is the last one, I went to reunion, I went to Mikey's reunion fete. Well, last year. I think last year. Last year? Yeah. And I think a friend of mine from England was here. And I was at reunion. Reunion was also the first fete that I went to after surgery, right? And I remember being at reunion that year and being like, yo, I came here right after surgery with my friends. Like, and I get to be here with them again this year, and we get to drink rum, and we meet more people. So we got more people. We went to reunion at first, like 47 people. In 2022, it's be like 100 that we know at the front. That no one that is just the whole of reunion when you get there is like at least 45 minutes. So yeah, we're going on. I see my love. Yeah. And it's be that, and it's just a fact for people that like soca. It's not, they don't got the vibe, they don't got the issue. You know what I mean? You could look at a total stranger and be like, give me some rum there. They might pour some rum for you. Is a cool vibe. It's just people just love soca, just kind of enjoy themselves. And it was at reunion, and I sit down at one point when the rum hit me and the rain hit me, because the rain was falling real hard last year. Last year, rain fall real hard last year. And I remember being at reunion, afro soaked with rain, had a horrible day, plumbing waste. I come to reunion straight from work. I went bed, jumped in car, went there, and I had my money for a job. I remember I had mostly like a grand cash money, and I went straight to the bar. I was like, yeah, give me that rum, give me that, give me that pineapple, and because that's the men doing like pineapple drinks in front that you could have had for you. I was like, give me that. I had a pineapple cup with rum in it, and I partied the whole night, brother. And then they had a point in there where they was doing like a lot of songs from back in the day and thing, and the rain was falling. I remember the rain falling, they look wrong, they see like Russian the men, and then they look wrong, they see like, you know, the people from Frontline Crew, and they look wrong and see Dion and his brother Travis that's be on Team Mikey, and they see the waves and they see everybody, and it was like, I don't know enough of these people real long. And then I said, I know that Fabi and Lyndon and Leslie would have loved to be here. That man would have partied so hard. And then I sit down and say, yo, I wish the friends that I had could have meet the friends that I made. Everybody could have lined together. And then I just start remembering like the facts we went to, the things we do, the sportiness we say, and everything hit me like a flash, like at once. And it was good that the rain was falling, because the boy could see me crying. But it was ugly crying, brother. You know what I mean?
Sometimes you need to.
Yeah. And I just, my hair don't put my face. You can't see me. It's, And I look like a very sad mushroom. You know what I mean? So
We love mushrooms here.
So yeah, you know, rosemary up. So when I happened, I was like, nah, I gotta write this song. Free man, free life. So I decided to write this song. So we decided to write the song. I wrote the song, and then I said, nah, I gotta go a verse for my people. But I don't want it to sound like, I don't want to be having a verse and calling people name and whatever, because I'm the only person that lost somebody.
Correct.
So then I decided to write a verse for people that lost somebody, but simple enough for the people that lost somebody to vibe with. So that's when I did the second verse. I still remember the last time we felt with that smile on your face. And so then we do it, and then I decided to do it anything. And then when we done, I remember when we do the recording, Chris is like, this is a powerful song. And I was there like, I guess I got saying in it that's moving for sure.
Yes,
and Chris is like, nah, I don't think you understand. So then when we do the bridge, was when it was like, if we doing the remembrance, I want to do it in a way that feels natural. I don't want it to be hymns from the ancient and modern. You know what I mean? I want it to feel like saying close to Tuck or saying close to what we.
So no songs of praise.
Nah. Morning has broken some rails. But not to them there. It's just that I never felt, I have no issue with church songs. But the way that this get delivered, the organ, the people.
There's stoic.
It felt very, very sanitized and European compared to the emotions I was feeling. But then when I see like how the Baptists do things now, and then you understand the story too. Big up Nancy Jacobs. Cause she's who showed me this thing too. She was like, you know, like at one point black people couldn't use the instruments in slavery. So the take really drum so we can talk to one another. So black people started to use the mouths. You know what I mean? And the Baptists use the breath. So what we used to do when we do huppity, 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 when we do that, truthfully, that's a cross translation the way it is. And apparently I did not know this, and most likely most Bajans didn't. But Baptists find that offensive
Oh. Okay.
because it was made to make fun of them
Oh.
because of how weird their religion seemed
I had
to
no idea.
post-colonial Bajans.
Okay.
So when people do huppity, it's keep the same cadence, it's the same tone, but it's not what it is.
Okay.
So for that, that's what them do is a breath. That them do is a and it's be different because when different people do it,
Right.
is they have a different meaning. It's kind of similar for like capoeira too. You
Okay.
know?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, capoeira's got the same. Like if you're in a real capoeira circle and there's no drums, it's clapping and people making the sounds of the mouth. So
The rhythm of the body almost.
yeah, and that's your first instrument, you know. And so I decided if I do my second verse, I wanted that to be. I didn't want drums or bass nor nothing. I wanted that sound to be it, and then maybe the percussion run through, and then Chris worked the magic, and we went in, and Chris is like, we need something for your bridge, and then we do that. And Chris is like, where you get that from? I was like, truthfully, I don't know. It's just I got lots of trivia in my mind about stuff, musically, lyrically, whatever. So we do that, and then we come up with the song, and then the song came out to be what it was, and I did not expect the energy to feel the way it did, but I love the fact that it feels the way it does.
Okay.
So I tried to make a song that didn't feel trapped in the past neither.
Yeah.
So having the pan there, keeping it, you know, it sounds familiar, but it's still fresh. It's not like, you know, it's not something I've done before almost, that you've heard before.
Yeah.
And then the way that I do the melodies to also mimic an instrument as well, because I get told by Nicholas Branco once that you need to do music that people, when they recite it, could hear the music without you being there. You know, and so that's what I do.
Yeah,
I try to make a
You were
song.
mentioning where if your voice wasn't there, the steel pan could be leading.
Yeah, it could be
the
like, I
lead.
try to let my voice be a steel pan. So I can be bum bum ba bum.
Yeah.
Ba-da-dum bum ba-dum bum 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 bum.
Yeah.
Bum bum. That's what I want to do. So
And it does feel that way. It does feel very much like it lends itself to that way. Like it can exist in so many different spaces.
Oh,
When
yeah,
you
for
said
sure.
that, I could imagine like the steel panists actually playing and vibing to it and jumping up and dancing. But also you can see it as a song that people play in a road trip, a song that people play, you know, at a fete,
yeah,
or
you
a
play
song
cricket,
that
you
is
play
completely
cricket.
pared back.
Yeah, it can be
You know,
anything.
a pared back like at a hotel restaurant for brunch in the morning, you're just hearing like the little like steel pan in the background. Yeah, you know, and it just being as like nice background music. So it really lends itself to not just talking about memories, but the making of memories.
Yeah, for sure. Because I feel like because we can be here, like if we here right now, me and you can never be here again.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like it will never be 2026 again. It can only be onward from here.
Yeah.
Right? Unless we get the DeLorean or something.
Yeah.
But when
Oh, the Ferrarian.
yeah,
not the Luce,
I would
not the
definitely
Luce.
get me the 80.
Not in Luce.
You would definitely get the 80. Wow. Wow.
Or the Apple car.
Jeez. Wow. That's so rough. A memory.
A memory. There we go.
But yeah, like what I decided to do with the with it is you try to make it in a way that you can celebrate everything at once. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I also wrote this song because my niece is playing pan now. My father used to play pan before. So the two of them could enjoy this song and be from two different eras, you know.
And speaking of enjoying the song, you mentioned like the first thing you performed it, the reaction of people having never heard it before.
Yeah. Like I performed at Soca stage, and the reaction of people was interesting because people had a lot of fun with my song. And then I remember a friend of mine come to me. She was like, "Came here to dance, not to cry, brother." Because at a point where he stopped it became a cappella. It was like, if you got something, you could just pour it playing. If you lost anybody, you know, mother, father, sister, brother, cousin, aunt, you know, lover, whatever, just and you remember them for this one. Just pour a little champagne grown, and then, you know, stomp your feet with it, and then it was there, and then everybody just stayed, and it was just doing the pour something funny grown, stomp your feet to the zone, and then people was like, yeah, and then by the time we get back and it builds, hands up and sing, oh, kind of like a rock song would, but by the time we get back to singing, everybody was saying,
Ah.
you know what I mean?
And that's
it was-
powerful because it's the first time people are hearing it, but then it's written in such a way that it is an easy catch. It's not like a boring song where oh, that's so easy, but it's an easy catch. It's a song that catches so well.
Yeah.
It's easy to catch on to.
I try to make it as singable as possible because
Yeah.
it's
Very
real
simple.
hard being an MC and not making everything, like Superman said, Metropolis,
Mhm.
baddest thing for top of this, ain't nobody stopping this, lyrical, miracle, spiritual, individually, and simple. But who gets it? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
because that's more so written for like the skill and the talent and the
Yeah.
and the moment
yeah. But that's
but
not
more
really,
so that this is written for the involvement of everybody.
Yeah.
And the collective
Yeah.
memory,
This is
bringing
for-
people together.
This is for everybody.
in
If
the
you
memory.
listen to soca, if you don't listen to soca, and I try it because I played it for Jamaicans. If you play it for soca, you listen to soca. You don't listen to soca. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you, and a lot of people say, yo, it catchy. Like they got power in it, they got movement in it. We like it.
So what's next for you in Memories?
Performing.
Mm-hmm.
Performing. I try to perform as much as I could, which is really interesting for me because I am not the biggest person on being seen. I know he's Sunrokk.
You heard it here first. I don't know if you believe it, but you heard it here.
Yeah, but I mean, if you believe it or not, I tell you what.
I get it though. I get it. There's the external persona, and then there's the stage.
Yeah,
craft,
there's a
and
part of
then
you that just, I like to write music and I like to see people have a good time stay. And I also like to stay home and play video games and drink Guinness and eat dark chocolate and think about life. Right? I know, it doesn't taste good. But it's not bad, man. So, but it's kind of like my life, if you're cool enough you could be that bitter, right? So, it's only bitter if you're in a custom, right? Once you get
Once you
accustomed,
get used to it, like,
yeah,
we're here.
and
Welcome.
Yeah, for sure. Like, and there's that. So it's performances, but I'm competing in the Sweet Soca competition.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to see what can happen there.
And if people wanted to listen to Memories, where can they go? Can they go anywhere now and listen to it? Will they be
Right
able to
now,
go in the future?
in the future, in like a couple of days, I shall have it on selected charts,
Mhm.
and I shall have it on. Well, I sent it to the radio stations already, just waiting for those interviews so we can have them conversations.
Right.
But yeah, soon it'll be all over the place. On Spotify.
Mm.
Just look for Sunrokk. You will see it soon. So once the master come back and we got everything, we can just be on the road with it.
What's one thing about Memories that you want people to know or to remember that we haven't discussed?
One thing I want people to know. I want people to enjoy the song. And I really want them to have a really good time this season. And not be overly conscious about behavior and about what people may think or about later on. I want people to live now. You're in this moment now. Choose now to be kind and choose now to be cool.
Understand that no is where you're making the memories.
Yeah, like make good memories. Like make good choices.
Be conscious about the memories in the moment.
Yeah, definitely that. And the other thing is, this song is for everyone.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I just happen to be the vessel that wrote it,
Mm.
but it's for everybody. And for the people that that hurting and missing people, I hope my song can make you smile at least a little bit during the day. And for the people, that are the people being missed, I hope my song will make you take out your phone and call somebody and be like, yo, I ain't hear you for a little bit, yo, what's going on, or but it's definitely a song that I want to exist in three places at the same time, so that's why I did it that way. So for the people in the past, or whatever, I hope you remember them, and for the people that you got around you now, I hope you acknowledge them, and for the people that you meet in the future, I hope you kind to them. So that's why I wrote this song for everybody. I wrote it for my people to be kind to one another, to be good, to have a good time, and to know that every time that you get a chance to have a good time, you should, because nobody knows we can not about the more good times to have.
Correct. Guys, this song is called Memories by Sunrokk. It is his first soca song. It will not be the last.
Nah, never.
Not will be the last at all.
I got more songs to do. I got to do a power soca with my finger.
There we go. It's an amazing song. It's beautifully written. It transcends. I would say it transcends genres. It transcends, cultures. It transcends where you are in life. And it's important to make memories with people. It's important to understand that life is not just static. Life is more than just where you are, but remember, make the memory where you are. And this song really does that. It connects us to the past, it grounds us in the present, and it helps us to think about the future. So Sunrokk, thank you very much for giving us this opportunity.
Yeah, thanks for having me,
Coffee to interview you guys. If you like this episode, if you like what you see, like, comment, and share. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Or is it YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok?
Everyone.
On social media. If you look up Clicks Over Coffee on social media somewhere, you will find it. Until then, guys, enjoy, peace, take care.
Bye.
Make memories.
Your life is low and the music